So last Friday was the 1 year anniversary of David Lynch's death. Today we celebrate his birthday. David Lynch was definitely one of my favorite directors. And this is like since I was a young person. And I just wanted to share kind of just like my personal insight, my personal love for David Lynch. He had his movies that were accessible, right? Like Dune, Blue Velvet, The Straight Story. Most of his films were these avant-garde cinema pieces that for me really captured dreamscapes, really encapsulated what dreams and nightmares were all about. When I was in high school, I think it was like my junior or senior year, my school developed it was like the first film class ever. I've always been a film nerd, so like of course I jumped into that class. First project where it was like bring in a movie to you that represents American cinema. And it wasn't even just like bring in a movie and share it, but we really had to dissect it and have like a paper and a thesis about what this film meant to us. Why is it important in the lexicon of cinema? I brought in David Lynch's Blue Velvet. And I just remember putting that one on. And my film teacher, to his credit, I think he just hadn't seen Blue Velvet in a long time. I could see the look of worry when I pulled out the blue. It was like the MGM 2-disc collector's edition of Blue Velvet. And I pulled it out of my bag and said, I'm going to do Blue Velvet. And I gave a great presentation before the movie even started on why I thought it was an important American film. And then played it, and as you can probably guess, as soon as we got to the Dennis Hopper mommy scene, it was over. Yanked it out of the DVD player. That was it for the movie showcase. Some of the kids in the class were disturbed or concerned, like, what are we watching? And my teacher was like, nope, I think we're good here. I think we've seen as much as we need to see in this class. Thankfully, I had a copy of Mr. Deeds in my backpack, and that I threw that on. I've just always been just an insane fan of David Lynch. If I'm feeling like I just want chill, cozy vibes, I definitely put on Twin Peaks. If I want to lean into my depression, I'll probably put on Mulholland Drive. And Blue Velvet is just like one of my most favorite films. It's on my top 4 on my letterbox. Like, I just love Blue Velvet. I think it's a great American thriller, whodunit, mystery. But I think his movies were really important. They meant a lot to me. His art, his work, everything meant a lot to me. What a pivotal role he really played in my upbringing as far as like discovering movies, discovering cinema. Elephant Man was one of the first David Lynch films I saw, and that really just haunts me to this day, that movie, in both good and in positive ways and just like heartbreaking ways. We've been losing a lot of legends, and for me, when David Lynch passed, that was big for me. I really felt that one. The 1 year anniversary of his death on Friday. It's his birthday today. David Lynch, one of my favorite directors. So happy birthday to this guy. Rest in peace. He played a huge role in my love for cinema.